In this video, I want to draw a connection between various words that I use to describe absolute ultimate reality, which I consider to be the main goal of philosophy, truth-seeking, and spirituality. Those words are absolute, God, infinity, and nothing. And there could be more words, but I think these are the most effective in describing it. Now, I do get these from actualize.org, and my entire understanding of spirituality is very much influenced by actualize.org, so just pointing that out. But I do find these words to actually be the most accurate. So let's start with infinity. Absolute reality, the answer to what is anything, it has to be infinity. And infinity is not just a number, it isn't a mathematical or scientific concept. Rather, that scientific concept is downstream of the actual reality of absolute infinity. Absolute infinity is the ability of anything to expand and multiply forever. Absolute infinity means everything. So everything you could possibly imagine, plus everything you couldn't imagine, that gets you a taste of absolute infinity. If you take every object, you multiply it times infinity, you think of every permutation of that object, everything it's related to, everything that it's in contact with, all the connections, and so on, this will lead you to infinity. And likewise, nothing. Now, it's not obvious how nothing is connected to infinity, but it is. Because when you have everything, you end up having so much of everything that it becomes nothing. Because when you have a large quantity of things, that only makes sense in relation to the possibility of having a smaller quantity of them. When you have infinite, that number loses meaning because it isn't even a number, it's just everything, you see? And that's how everything, infinity, loops back into nothing. They actually seem to be identical. And finally, absolute sort of relates to the fact that infinity and nothing, as I just described, are absolute. They're not in relation to anything else. So that means that ultimate reality is incomparable to everything else. So hopefully you understand these terms a little bit better now.